Hey friends, it's Thursday, so you know what that means. Another edition of Action Figure Impact, where I feature the action figure of a star who made their name in TNA Impact Wrestling. And we're going to talk today about Bobby Lashley, a tremendous athlete. He got his start in wrestling in the WWE and really rose up the ranks to being the main event in the rebooted ECW brand, which has kind of it kind of had a negative effect on him because of the downfall of that brand and its inability to recapture the hearts of the ECW originals and fans. But it did elevate him to main event status with him in a match where him as a surrogate to a certain ex-president was wrestling in Umaga, who was a surrogate for Mr. McMahon, which led to the shaving of Vince McMahon's head and a feud with Bobby Lashley, which led to McMahon becoming ECW champion. Um, After his time with WWE, he really wanted to get into more legitimate athletic ventures. And so he started doing mixed martial arts and had a very successful career. And at the time, he signed with TNA Impact Wrestling because they would allow him to wrestle for them as well as compete in mixed martial arts, which really was not an option with the WWE. So what he did is he took that time and built his name as a legitimate mixed martial artist, as well as honing his skills as a professional wrestler. Those skills were never really in question. I think it was more a matter of presence and out of the ring presentation. He rose to the ranks and became Impact Champion, X Division Champion. I think he may have held a few other accolades, and really raised his stock. So when WWE came calling again, he was automatically thrust into the upper mid card main event scene and was actually a world champion in WWE in this current run. And I mean, the man is about my age. I think he's around his mid 40s, and he is still in incredible shape. Still having banger matches, and elevating talent is something that he has done since day one, returning to WWE. And none of what you're seeing with Bobby Lashley in WWE today would not have happened without that experience earned in TNA wrestling on that smaller stage. He really learned how to elevate himself. So when WWE came calling, he was that big superstar that they wanted. And the proof is in the pudding. He's having, a much better run now than he did initially. And yeah, despite a couple of bad promos, if you think back to that promo he did, where he talked about his sisters, and it was cringy and it was awkward, but he recovered and found his footing from that, and has been a big part of WWE programming since. So this has been another edition of TNA Impact, where I feature an action figure of a wrestler who made a big impact, pun intended, in TNA wrestling. I will see you guys later. Until then, enjoy wrestling tonight and keep buying them action figures. I am out.